This morning we continue our series, Ask It Early, where we get to pick the brain of our consumer correspondent, Susan Koeppen. Good morning.
Good morning.
The segment has become so popular, Susan.
Well, everyone has questions, so I'm here with some answers.
Let's get right to the first one. It's from someone who has a question about cars that turn out to be lemons. Let's listen.
Hi, my name is Patty Scott from Portsmouth, Ohio. My question is about the lemon law. Is it true if you have a new car and the same thing happens to your car 4 times in a row, it cannot be fixed? Does the dealership have to give you a new car?
It's a good question. So here's the answer. All 50 states have lemon laws. They vary from state to state, so you really have to do some research and figure out what the law says in your state. She's from Ohio. So in Ohio, they have a very complex law, but getting down to the nitty-gritty, in that state, if you have a problem 3 times within the first year or 18,000 miles, and it's the same problem, can't be fixed, you could qualify as a lemon. The law goes on and on and on, so there's other parameters there too, but that's the basic gist of it.
If you think you have a car that might be a lemon, what do you do?
The good thing with the lemon law is that you can get free legal representation, and you go up against not the dealership but the manufacturer of the vehicle. So that's why you have to hire an attorney, and don't be afraid, oh, this is going to cost me a lot of money. It's absolutely free. And you can go to lemonlawamerica.com and you can look under your state, see what the laws are, and see who's out there who represents people.
Great. Let's get to the second question. It's from a viewer who has a question about how to save money on healthy foods.
Okay.
Hi, my name's Tara from New York, and I was just wondering how to get the best bang for my buck when buying groceries, but still trying to eat healthy and natural.
Good question.
Okay, so a lot of people are saying, forget about the grocery store. They're doing something called community-supported agriculture. This is growing like crazy across the country, where you actually buy into a farm and you get fresh produce from this farm. So say you spend $20 a week, you pay the farmer, and then every week you get a basket of produce. And it really is seasonal, though, so there's a couple things you need to keep in mind. If there's a drought, you might not have a very good year. But also, you know, it's June, so here in New York, your basket will be filled with things like lettuce and spinach. In August, it's going to be tomatoes. You can't request, oh, I want blueberries this week. It's whatever the farmer is growing at the time is what the basket will be. And they say it's a cheaper way to get really great fresh produce, and it's really growing across the country.
If you're somebody who doesn't eat veggies or produce too often, maybe it's not the best thing for you.
It may not be for you, but you really have to do the analysis and figure out how much you're eating and is it worth your money, because it's about $20, but it can vary from farm to farm, but that's just the average, about $20 a week for a basket that weighs about 10 pounds.
That's great. All right, let's go to our last question, which I'm finding we get over and over again from job seekers. Such a popular question.
Hi, Susan. I'm wondering, what are the sectors that are insulated? If someone's out there looking for a job, where should they be looking?
And we know there's so many people who are looking for jobs right now. The latest reports out coming from May, 14.5 million Americans are unemployed. Jobs in construction down, manufacturing down, retail down, hospitality was flat. The one sector where we're seeing growth is healthcare employment. Jobs are up 24,000 jobs in May alone. So that is the one area. And it doesn't necessarily mean that you have to be a doctor or a nurse. I mean, there's a lot of jobs in healthcare where you're never even going near a patient and you don't have to have a medical degree of any sort.
Think outside the box. Think about things that people will always need and use, I guess.
That's right.
Is a good general rule.
Yeah.
All right, thank you so much.
All right.
If you would like to ask Susan a question either by email or by sending a video, go to our website, earlyshow.cbsnews.com. We'll be right back.